Welcome back everyone. So today we are back at it with the E90 320D. As mentioned, this is the N47 motor, so it's the face-off or the LCI. Yeah, this is actually it's a bit of a problem. This car, we need to replace the entire engine, and yeah, I don't know if you guys have watched this video. If you click up there, I've actually made a playlist with regards to how my brother and I actually removed the head and everything. And I was under the impression, I was like seriously under the impression that it's just going to be the head and that the block is going to be fine. That would have been the least amount of work required with regards to what we need to do. Unfortunately, it's not that. The third cylinder sleeve, what happened there was, I'll show you guys now, there's actually 3 cracks on the sleeve, and what has happened is when the water pump seized, obviously the head warped, the block actually cracked under compression, and the small little fine hairline cracks is actually spread throughout the block. And the reason why we know that is, or it is like that, is because when we removed the head bolts, we found a few head bolts that were covered in oil, and it's not supposed to be that way. Remember, this is a closed, every single engine is a closed sealed unit. So you have water jacks or water outlets around the block that actually cools it, and you have where your oil actually also flows as well. There should never ever be any point where any of that actually meets up. Otherwise, you are going to lose compression, you're going to lose power. In certain instances with regards to, but that's actually more for fuel. With diesels, you have the term where the engine runs away. That means it'll rev till it'll just give in. You literally need to stall the block, and an automatic engine that's a little bit more different or difficult. But yeah, that being said, the actual head or the block, because it cracked and because of the third cylinder sleeve having all those cracks, the engine, whenever you started it, it kept on, I remember, and the bit I didn't record it, it would make like, if I can make my own animated sound, it would go, it would just literally spin over, but it wouldn't catch, it wouldn't, get the necessary compression, and that actually tells exactly why that happened. So it would, we would try and crank it over and over up until it builds up enough compression. Now that third cylinder obviously would make the compression, or it couldn't build up enough due to that. So unfortunately, what that means is this block is wasted, and so we need to remove everything. This video I'm going to remove the belts, the water pump, the thermostat, the oil cooler or the actual oil, the oil filter housing, the alternator, and maybe a few other things here and there. But we are now going to prepare to remove, I think the last thing we need to remove here is the actual turbo. Now the turbo is, or the whole structure of the turbo, from what I can see, it acts as if it's also one complete engine mount. So if I remove that, I need to support the block a little bit more. So I don't think I'm going to be taking off the turbo in this video, but yeah, I'll be preparing to remove all of this so that we can take out the engine and then fit another one. So yeah, unfortunately guys, sorry about that. I know a lot of you were hoping that it was just going to be the head. As I mentioned, it was me as well. So that's it at the moment. Guys, just a quick one. As you can see, I'm wearing this white shirt. It says O Factor Garage. There's the logo at the back. So this business belongs to a very good friend of mine. His name is Linton O'Connor. I'll actually put links down to his social media handles. You guys can go check out his page on Facebook and on Instagram. He actually has a very comprehensive build on his Golf 3 GTI. It was a burgundy maroon color, and he resprayed it yellow. I think it's Canary yellow, but the nickname for the car is Ultra Mellow. Very nice. Dude is he calls himself a wheel whore. I don't know if that is allowed on on social media, but I said it. But he's got a huge comprehensive list of wheels that he's tried out on the car. And then he also has a white, at the moment, he resprayed it white. He's also got an E30, I think it's a 325, but what he did was he bought the car as a shell. There was nothing. And he completely rebuilt the car from the ground up, wiring. He sourced another engine. I think it's a 2.5, if I'm not mistaken, 2.5 straight 6 motor. I think it's from an E36, if I'm not mistaken. And he's done a neat, very tucked away engine build. But he's sourced new seats, door cards, wiring, roof lining, door mechanisms, the electric windows. He did everything from the ground up for that car. So yeah, as I mentioned, he's got a full catalog with regards to those two cars. They builds on both social media, Facebook and Instagram. Again, I'll put links down in the description box below for you guys to go check out his page. Go check it out, go subscribe to his page. I would really appreciate it. I know you would also appreciate it. But yeah, the guy is doing a lot of stuff. He also has his own business. That's what the O Factor Garage is, where he sources specific car parts. I know he can source hard air suspension, so full air suspension solutions. So from doing maintenance to a full air conversion on your car, he's able to source that. He also has his own business with regards to respraying, panel beating, and that's why he's able to have done that on his E30 and his Golf 3, and a few other things. He also does detailing products as well, so you guys can go check him out, and I'm sure you would appreciate it, and so would I. And you guys can also enjoy the small videos and things that he puts together on his social media page, so go check him out. Alright guys, so everything is out. Well, not everything is out. The three items I said to take out today have been taken out. I'm glad to see everything is still okay. I replaced this water pump, and this is a mechanical water pump. So I replaced this, I think about, or let me rather say, it's at about maybe close to 5,000-6,000 kilometers worth of wear or work time. So, just to be on the safe side, when I go get the other engine, I'm just going to buy another water pump again with a new thermostat. I know theoretically, because it's still practically brand new, I don't need to do that, but I just think just for my own sanity, I'm going to do it. I will also buy all the new coolant hoses that will be replaced with a new expansion tank and the actual cap. So I know when I bought this, the water pump, I bought another water expansion tank as well. So both of them I've seen about 6,000 kilometers. Again, it's not necessary, but I think just for my own peace of mind, I'm going to do that. Where the turbocharger is, there's a mount there, and then on the right hand side of the block, where this was underneath, there's a big engine mount there as well. So there's two big engine mounts holding the block together. It's really that and the aircon compressor. So I'm not going to worry about taking the aircon compressor out now. I'll do that when we remove the engine. So yeah, I think for now that's it. I just really wanted to just show you guys exactly where we are and what the next series of videos is going to be with regards to the E90. If you haven't done so, please consider clicking that subscribe button, hit that notification bell that we won't miss any of my future uploads with regards to this the sorry state of affairs. Please be safe on the road, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.